Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother in the struggle coming right back at you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Especially in these last days. Unfortunately, the reality is that we are broken up into sects of people. Those that don't want to hear the truth because they are so much brainwashed. They have been so much conditioning and program that they don't want to hear it. And that's fine. That's totally fine with me. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this reality channel, this truth that comes to you is free of charge. This truth, I do it out of love for you all. Believe it or not. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't care where you are from, where you are coming from. But then again, you must accept what is being presented to you here as the reality. Because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't expect you. In fact, I do not ask you to believe me. Believe your own eyes. Believe your creator, God, the creator of all things, the one that gives you breath every day, every hour, every minute of your existence, every microsecond of your existence. So think about that for a minute. Okay? You must understand reality as it is, not as it is explained or shown or told or being taught to you on some book in some school. Ladies and gentlemen, what I cover here are irrefutable truth, irrefutable realities. And that's why I say, can you handle the truth? Because you have never heard this. Most likely you have never heard this knowledge. And you may find this shocking because you have been exposed to the reality of this world, which everything that there is a lie. The only real thing is the fact that you exist and that you are breathing right now. If you are within the sound of my voice. Okay? And that's why I say, are you ready for the truth in this life? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is whether you want to accept it or not. We are living under the last human generation as we know it. First, you got to understand the purpose of human existence upon this planet. We were created to be gods, earthly gods, and to be one with their creator. And because of disobeying one single request, one single order that our creator gave us, there went the neighborhood. And this is what I'm going to cover here tonight as to why we are the way we are and the circumstances that humanity finds itself in, and it's only going to get worse, ladies and gentlemen, so get ready. Okay? Before things get better, they will get worse. In fact, haven't you heard and haven't you observed one thing? That when you have like people that are sick in the hospital and they're about to die, whatever, what is the first thing they do? What is the first thing that happens? They actually get better. And you think that they are going to make it. But in reality, the day of reckoning with death has been called. There's nothing they can do about it. But they do get better until they just die. So, ladies and gentlemen, and I have seen this and I have heard so many stories like this, it's not even funny. So, without further ado, let us get started. Okay, but before that, let me just tell you one thing before I forget. As you know, and as I have shown to you here, we live what we are going through is a spiritual battle. That's why you see, it's no coincidence that you have seen every human civilization, every empire, every kingdom pushing the belief on a God. And humanity has been, like I said, deceived and worked and conditioned to follow the satanic gods. In fact, even your Hippocratic oath, which is the oath that every medical doctor has to make, I'm going to send it to you once again, is under the name of the devil, of Satan's, of God, of false gods. And that's exactly what humanity has always worshipped, which comes down to the bear, to the sun god, which man up until now is worshiping more now than ever. I mean, if you want to go back to the history a little bit, just go to Ra, the god of the Egyptian dynasties, Zeus, Apollo in the Greek Empire, and the Persian Empire, okay? Ahura Mazda, that was the main god. And the Roman Empire, which was the last empire, Jupiter, Janus, which is the god of the beginning and the end, the two-faced god, the god of when you say Happy New Year, that's exactly who it is. Because January doesn't exist. It's a man-made month. All right, so anyway, you know this. I have explained this to you, okay? So but what I'm about to cover here, real quick as fast as I can, it's going to be a little bit something more deeper than this. Because we already know, I mean, that's a fact, Jack. You cannot argue with the reality of history. History, it is what it is. You take it or leave it. You dig? Okay. Now, I mean, you cannot deny that fact. That's like saying, for instance, the Vietnam War never happened. Well, tell that to the 60,000 family members that lost their loved ones there in America. Or tell that to the almost 3 million family members of the Viet Congs that lost. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Let's get real here, okay? And please do not forget to see the links that I will send you, please. All right. The dynamics of the powerful, which are like the men of renown in our days. See, the chosen ones of the God of this world, whose name is Satan, whom they foolishly still call Lucifer, the very same name he used to be called by or used to be known by in paradise up in heaven before evil was found in him. Hence the name Illuminati, the one that shines the way through darkness, the one that shines the way through your temporary, physical, miserable existence, because you have given yourself up to this God. All humanity have, okay? We are all slaves to sin. And this group of powerful beings on this earthly realm are very much aware of the fact and reality that nothing exists or could exist without the spirit. In fact, when we die, our spirit, which is actually our air, oxygen, the breath of life. In fact, the name Rawak Hakodesh means exactly that, whom the Roman Catholic Church, the first beast, Satan's bride, Ladies and gentlemen, she called our Heavenly Mother in a masculine tone, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost. Well, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And this name goes back to our Heavenly Mother, Rawak Hakandesh, making our fight a spiritual and not a physical one. See, the physical body is merely a spiritual host, the temple of God. So these powerful and foolish souls who controls everything from all politics, governments, kingdoms, science, and all academics, Hollywood, and other smaller organizations, the World Health Organization, and all religions. These men of the Satanic Order, as we look through times, under their eye and ear-catching names like the Freemasons, Illuminati, the Kabbalist, Globalist, the Deep State, Socialist, Communist, Marxist, Maoist, etc., etc. These gentlemen were instructed by the evil demons to push religions on all of our humanity. Where all religions come from to turn humanity into atheists, into atheist generation, this last generation, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you see atheism. Remember, the letter A is negative in Greek. Theism is you believe in something. But when you go atheist, you don't believe in anything. See, when you don't believe in anything, by default, you are a Satanist. And that's what religion has accomplished. Okay? That was the first purpose of religions. They also have pushed for every lower nature, for every lower human nature behavior, such as homosexuality, transgenderism, lesbianism, binary, artificial intelligence, drug-filled generation, pedophilia, etc., etc. Ladies and gentlemen, what did demon-filled old man at the White House did the other day? He released and gave pardons to people that actually were convicted via marijuana convictions. This man wants to legalize marijuana. This man he's got so many demons. He's possessed by so many demons, ladies and gentlemen. Pray for this man, for this old man, for this old foolish old man at the White House, because he's nothing but a puppet. He's being controlled, obviously. You know this. In fact, as I have said on my previous video, your votes don't count. The people that controls money, the monetary system, are the one that controls the political system. I mean, nothing runs without money. And by the way, they are the descendants, these people that do all this thing, okay? They know that homosexuality is wrong. They are very well aware of that. Transgender, AR, binary, non-conformist, or pronouns, and all of that. He, she, they. You understand? But that's how brainwashed our people are. In fact, up until this time, I still see people driving around with you know what on their faces. That's how brainwashed we are. And by the way, these are the descendants again of Esau, the red man, Edom, the Edomite. Don't believe me, do your study. In fact, go to the last empire. Go to the last human empire, the Roman Empire, and see who actually ruled there. Who was the Roman Empire run by? The Edomites. And these Edomites descendants exploit the naive emotional state and come up with names of institutions and organizations such as, you ready? The Bohemian Grove, the Bilderbergs, the World Economic Forum, the CFR, Council on Foreign Relations, PNAC, Project for the American Century. Because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, this fight is against God's real chosen people, and they know it. And because of this, they created, to keep our people distracted, drug trafficking, which in Spanish is called el narcotráfico, drug trafficking. Okay? And then our people killing each other. In fact, just take a look at the first link that I'm going to show you. The situation in St. Louis. Okay, it is worse than Southwest North Chicago. It's worse than Chicago when it comes to crime. And our people follow the footsteps of the satanic agenda because they don't know any better. They've been exposed. They've been worked. In fact, let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, humanity, the powers that be, control situation to see how you are going to react. And they come up with solutions. Okay? This godless man who's possessed by many demons named Joseph Biden, this puppet at the White House, ladies and gentlemen, he had the audacity to mention the word Armageddon. He doesn't even know what Armageddon is. Okay? He thinks he knows. Just like Satanists. They worship Satan and they think they know. And then they develop a different concept. Oh, Satan is not this, is not. Satan is Satan. He doesn't care how you worship him. But anyway, he said Armageddon the other day. Oh, we're about to go to war with Russia, and in my Armageddon has never been so close since the Cuban Missile Crisis. You see how they create to exploit? He relishes on giving you fear, ladies and gentlemen, because he's giving you fear to let you know that, hey, he's got your back, and I'll protect you. Don't worry, count on me. Vote for me. And there you go. You're gonna vote. When you vote, again, let me say it twice, people's vote don't really count. Americans vote don't count, ladies and gentlemen, please. You've been played. See, when you become part of this psychological game, they got you. That is the power of lie. Remember the power that Satan had over our first mother when she believed the lie? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, please, wake up. See, to me, it doesn't matter what color of skins you are. You could be red, yellow, brown, black, white, it don't matter. At the end of the day, we all God's creation, and we're going to be judged. For instance, let me see. Let me see if I can find a verse for you so you can understand what I'm saying here. Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14, ladies and gentlemen, in the Holy Bible. Chapter 14, Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which this weakens the nation? You understand? That's what he does. Because, ladies and gentlemen, these spiritual beings whom people have called extraterrestrial have been with us forever. And they will show more than self very soon for the tragedy of humanity. Yes, they are going to come to torture humanity for 150 days, 5 months straight. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the Bible, there's a verse that says, Esau have I hated. God is saying, Esau have I hated. He's talking about the descendants of Esau, whom he's going to destroy upon the face of this earth for all the sufferings that they, as the devil's disciples, have brought to humanity. It is already too late for humanity. I'm sorry. This voice is going to come to few, far and few between. In fact, that's why I don't have many subscribers. Because no one is accepting this truth. But then again, I shouldn't be an excuse on my part not to do what I do. Because this war, ladies and gentlemen, is a spiritual war where you are the battlefield and the soldier simultaneously. Are you going to give in into the system? Whatever the system said you are going to do, or are you going to fight it? You must obey the system laws until the coming of thy Lord, the Creator, until the return of our Redeemer, Christ, Yahushua. We must obey all of their laws, but except when it comes to interfering with our relationship with our Creator and messing with the temple, messing up our temple, our body, a fleshly, temporary body, okay? Our spirit's host. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what that is the essence of this video, is to show you who are the real people that really control this planet. You can call them whatever you want: Jesuits, Freemasons, Illuminati, globalists, the deep state. Ladies and gentlemen, they all work, and they create some different organizations, smaller ones like the Ku Klux Klan, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and people believe that. In fact, you know what? Some people believe, here's what they believe: not all lives matter, only Black lives matter. How racist is this? Even though racism doesn't really exist. Racism doesn't really exist. That's bigotry right there. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. I mean, you cannot get any stupider than that. Not all lives, only Black lives. So when God created, men were not even black. We became black. People became black. You got some groups out there that tell you that God is black, that Christ is black. Oh, that's what the Bible tells us. No, he just tells us that when we suffer, this is what we get. But the original color is neutral, is brown. So there's no such thing as black. Get that out of your head. Okay? In fact, when we read chapter 20, Genesis chapter 25, it doesn't describe when Rebecca has the twins, which is Jacob, the Israelites father, and then you got the Israelites father Jacob, and you got the Esau, who are the descendants of this generation, which some people call the white man, but there's no such thing as white man. The Bible calls him the red man. So please, ladies and gentlemen, get that thing out of your head. There's no such thing as racism. What is there is a spiritual battle. And God is calling on everyone to come and follow his 10 commandments, especially in these last days, because he's about to come. I mean, he's about to show people exactly what human calamities is. He's about to unleash his wrath on humanity and this God-forsaken last generation that has forgotten its creator. All right? So this is the purpose of this video, to show you who are really in charge. You think Biden is in charge? You think that all these presidents throughout Latin America are really in charge? Wake up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all I have for you tonight. Maybe I will have another one for you tomorrow. Okay? This is all I have for you. So once again, oh, by the way, let me read before I leave. I almost forgot. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12 says the following. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So again, once again, you can this is a spiritual body. It has nothing to do with racism. Racism is nothing but a byword. It's nothing but a distraction word. Okay? It's like, for instance, tomorrow we celebrate what? Columbus Day. I don't celebrate it because I know the reality of it. I know the truth. And I've been saying it for years. He didn't discover crap. They just came. God allowed these people to come where God has, where God brought his people to throughout all the faces of the earth to punish us. And then slavery, the tribe of Judah, which are the Negroes, are the descendants. They call African Americans. There's no such thing. You are from the tribe of Judah, the same tribe where Christ and King David came out of. Okay? So as soon as Reuben did what he did to his father, and he lost his firstborn right, then the leadership was given to Judah. And Judah messed things up as well. And that's why Judah is one of the most suffer tribe. Okay? In fact, there's one that came out of the same place, out of the same continent, which is the most punished tribe of all, which is the tribe of Levi. Okay, which are the Haitians, who practice what? What do? Voodoo. And of course, where the devil is, the Roman Catholic Church. That is who control up in Haiti. And yet Haiti is the most poorest nation upon the face of this earth. Okay? So ladies, the tribe of Reuben, again, another very punished and most suffering tribe, who are the indigenous people in Australia. So ladies and gentlemen, please. Now, does the Bible call Israelite to hate white people? Of course not. We must embrace them, because they will be safe as well. They never asked to be born out of this tribe. They never asked to be descendants of Esau. But yet here they are. So they should come over. But then again, one thing that they must accept is that when it comes, that when all of this happens, we, as God's chosen people, are the ones that are going to be in charge. And we will pass judgments on this, on the people that have brought sufferings to our people, either through drug trafficking, abortion, corrupting our people through sexual twisting, gender, legalization of drugs, you name it. creation of diseases. The devil has so many levels, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard for anybody to escape this demonic generation. Okay? Because in fact, if we go to 2 Timothy, okay? Chapter 3, 2 Timothy chapter 3. Look what it says. 2 Timothy chapter 3. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. 3. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. 4. Traitors, hardy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. 5. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. Now you tell me if this doesn't describe this last generation that we are living under. They have tried to stole our very own identity. If we go to Psalm 83, and it's talking about the same people that I'm going to send you the link on. Look what they said. Psalm 83 goes like this. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they hate thee, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. 4. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Now, you may say, well, wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense, because the people in Israel are the holy, the chosen one. No, they're not. They know that we are the Native Americans, the tribe of God, the tribe of Judah. Hispanics are the tribe of Judah, the indigenous people in Australia. They know very well that these are God's chosen people. So that's who they coming after. That's why you're going to see, whether it's in Chicago, Baltimore, anywhere, I've seen it many times because I come from the hood. I grew up in New York. You're going to see a liquor store, and you're going to see a Planned Parenthood, an abortion clinic right there around the corner, right next to each other. It's the same thing if you go to the Middle East. But in years past, you're going to see one Roman Catholic church and one Muslim almost right next to each other. Why? Because they're brothers. They made secret deals, ladies and gentlemen. If the secret was to come out, the whole agenda will fall apart. But instead, look what they are getting ready to do, to declare a one-world religion. And then after that, Sunday law. So a few things have to happen before this whole thing really, God let loose his wrath upon this earth. So do not despair, do not be afraid. You've been warned. Establish a strong relationship with your Creator. That's all. By living His 10 Commandments and understanding them. And let nobody make you feel guilty at all. If you know that you've done the right thing. Of course, we all make mistakes, and we should learn to forgive each other's mistake. Do not hold any grudge against anyone, because that poison your soul, your spirit, your mind. And then, just like drugs do, they open a window, the window of your soul, to demons. So demons can come to what? To attack you and even possess you. In fact, this whole world is possessed. And what do they call it? Oh, mental illness, depression, psychotic behavior. You understand? You take care, ladies and gentlemen. This is all I have. And remember, I do this out of love. You all take care. Bye-bye.